Well, hello, y'all. So, listen, welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time since I have done a video on cooking. That's because I've been so busy working on other things. So, today I'm running behind with dinner. The children are home, so you may hear some noise, you may hear the dog. But today we're going to make some stovetop lasagna. Really fast, really easy, quick meal. So, if you want to see that, stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so far I have fried up the hamburger meat, and halfway through that hamburger meat frying, I just started breaking the shells in there. These shells are going to soak up some of the grease. If you don't want that, that's fine. Fry your hamburger meat up, pour the grease off, and then break the shells up. And as you can see, these shells, I just took the lasagna thing and just broke them up into pieces. So this is about 3 pounds of hamburger meat and one full box of the Mahler's oven ready lasagna noodles. You can use regular ones. You can use the oven ready. I use whatever's at my house. So this is seasoned with salt, pepper, roasted garlic and herb by Weber, some Cajun seasoning, the store brand. Also put some salt and pepper in there, a little bit of black pepper. So you season that. Season this to taste, okay? So at this point, the hamburger meat is done. I'm going to go ahead and add in the pasta sauce. So once I add it in, then I'll come back. And today I'm using the ragu chunky vegetable and traditional. You're going to need two, especially if you're using a full box of the Mullers. I also have cottage cheese, and I'm going to add in some cream cheese as well. That's the key, the secret. So I'll be back. Okay, so at this point, I have my stove. I have a gas stove, and I have it down on number 2 so that it can do a slow cook. I went ahead and added some more seasoning to it, which is some more salt, some more pepper, Cajun seasoning, some oregano, some more black pepper, some more of the roasted garlic. So you definitely have to season this to taste. Because once you add that simply ragu to it, it has like a bland taste. And I'm all about flavor, all about seasoning. So definitely season this to taste. We're gonna cook this on low for about 30 minutes and get these noodles soft. Then once those noodles soften up a little bit, we're gonna add in the cottage cheese and cream cheese. Yes, you heard it, cream cheese. And this thing is gonna be banging. Okay, y'all, so stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so this has kind of been going for a little bit. What I wanted to say was you can go ahead and pull it up because you just don't want I didn't add any water to this, okay? And I put it on a low cook so that it could take its time and prepare those noodles and the sauce will incorporate in it, okay? So you can pull it up to 3, 4. You just don't want I don't like to have to add water in it other than rinsing out my jar. I do that. Some people don't. I do. I like to get all the sauce out. So anyway, also forgot to mention to cover this. So I had to come back on and let y'all know to cover it. And I also wanted to show y'all really quick that you see how this is loose? Well, it's going to thicken up. So don't worry and say, oh, this is too soupy. Those noodles are going to suck up that juice from the pasta and it's going to be really good. Now, if you want to cut cook time down in half of this recipe, all you have to do is pre-boil the noodles. Break them up into pieces. You can do small, medium, large pieces. Mine has a combination of everything in here, okay? Boil those while your meat is frying. And I would say boil those halfway. I would not boil them until they're completely soft, but you can if you need it faster. But I like for the noodles to cook in this sauce. It really gives the noodles a great flavor. Okay, so cover this. Make sure it's down on, between, I say 3. I have a gas stove. If you have electric stove, you might want to do 4, 3, 4, because, of course the gas heats faster than the electric. So if you have electric stove, I would say 4. Just watch it so it doesn't burn. Make sure you stir it in between times. So we'll come back in about 30 minutes to check these noodles, and then we'll be finishing this bad boy up. Okay, y'all, so I went ahead and it's been cooking for about 20 minutes and added in some of my cream cheese. I added in about a half a package, just the store brand. So I added in 4 ounces. And I'm going to get this all mixed in, okay? Okay, y'all, so we're 30 minutes in. The noodles are soft. The cream cheese is melted in. Now I have added in a cup of cottage cheese. And I'm going to go ahead and mix this in. And then we're just about done with this stovetop lasagna. Now, if you don't like cottage cheese, you can omit it. No problem. Let's get this in. I don't know why. Oh, I know. I didn't want to turn on my oven. That's what it was. I was trying to figure out why I did stovetop, but I didn't want to turn my oven on. And it wouldn't fit in my little conventional oven. So, I also know that some people add sugar. You can do that if you want to. I don't. This is good. I'm gonna just get this all stirred in. Right now, my stove is on low because I don't want it to start sticking to the bottom. So just take your time to get everything incorporated in. Just to recap, this is 3 pounds of hamburger meat. You can go less if you want to. 1 box of noodles, the full oven ready, or you can do regular. A cup of cottage cheese, and a half a pack of the cream cheese. Added in seasoning, 2 jars of spaghetti sauce of your likings. And this meal only cost me, I think like $8 to make because I coupon. The hamburger meat was marked down. The cottage cheese is a big container. It was marked down to $1. The spaghetti sauce was 10 cents a piece. And then the seasonings and stuff. So it ran me about $8 to make this. The cheese was also marked down. So it only cost me about $8. And sometimes I do that. I'll just go on to Kroger and see what they have marked down. And we'll do dinner off of that. So right now I got everything mixed up. Now I'm going to take and just put that cheese all over the top. So here I have the Mexican style blend of cheese. I bought the store bought because of course it was marked down. And I took a little bit less than half of the bag and just poured it on top. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix that in. So we have a little bit of cheese all the way through. So we got that mixed in and you can kind of see how it's kind of like, we got some cheese in between. And then we're going to pour the rest on top. Okay, so we got some cheese incorporated in. We have some cheese on the top. Now I'm going to throw the lid on here and just let it all soak up. I have it on low, so I'll let it cook for another probably 10 more minutes or so until the cheese melts on top. I'm not going to stir it. I'm just going to let that cheese melt on top. The stove is still on number 2. So I'm going to put the lid on and we're going to be wrapping this thing up in a minute. Okay, y'all, as y'all can see, my cheese is just about melted, and we'll be having dinner soon. So I went ahead and turned it off. I had it on low, like I said before, to kind of, and I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm going to dip in here so y'all could see the noodles and goodness. And boy, this is even better the next day. So that's that. I'm going to put a lid on it and let it sit and soak up in all that goodness. And you could leave it like this. You could mix it all in, whichever way you want to do it. I like this way because you get like the full effect of the cheese and everything. And guess what? It's on the stovetop. You don't have to turn up the oven on, period. And if you want to, you could get like a little napkin and blot off the oil that has come off of it. This is delicious. Anyway, thank y'all for rolling with me. And until next time, enjoy.